bidding you welcome to Wrestling Champions, the greatest show on earth, featuring the world's greatest wrestlers, direct from Chicago, the wrestling capital of the world, produced by Sports Publicity Institute.
Matches under the rules and regulations of the International Wrestling Alliance, under the supervision and sanction of the State Athletic Commission and promoted by Fred Kohler. The officials assigned tonight by the Commission, attending physician seated at the ringside, Dr. Seraphine Dominguez. The timekeeper, Bob Klaus, and the referee, Bill Finfa. An Australian tag team match. Best 2 out of 3 team falls with a 45-minute time limit. Weighing 245 pounds from Canada, Benard. His partner weighing 246 pounds from Clark Island, Skull Murphy. Their opponents weighing 225 pounds, Rudyjacobs. His teammate weighing 240 pounds, Wensel. From Bavaria, Germany, the Bavarian Boys. 2 out of 3 falls, 45-minute time limit.
There you have it, fans, the introductions. And the first match, a tag team match on Wrestling Champions from Chicago. The famous Bavarian Boys, Rudyjacobs and Harry Wensel, and their opponents, 2 very tough-looking characters, Benard and Skull Murphy. Murphy is from Cork, Ireland, weighs 242, is completely bald. He claims this gives him an edge in squirming out of headlocks clamped down by his opponents. Benard is a native of Toronto, Canada, and weighs around 240. He's been wrestling mostly in Michigan and Canada, and is known for his rough style. So just about anything will go here. These guys will try to get away with anything. That's Benard and Murphy, and there you got a good look at them. Should be quite a match. 2 out of 3 falls. A tag team match on Wrestling Champions from Chicago. Harry Wensel and Benard are going to start it off, and there's a side headlock to get the match underway. And Skull Murphy gets a little hair for himself over there. Well, one of the things you'll notice about tag team matches is that the partners always want to get into the ring. They want to get everybody in the act at the same time. And it always means that the referee is going to really have himself a night's work. Harry Wensel trying for Harry Wensel the flying mare goes sailing down onto the mat, and now it is Skull Murphy in there with him. And there's a look at Rudyjacobs out there on the apron. Now Rudyjacobs is in the ring for the first time on of the other Bavarian boys. And he's trying to get a pin here on Skull, but Brute gets into the act again. Now he's got him tied up in those ropes. Rudyjacobs of the Bavarian boys. And goes over and tags his partner, Harry Wensel. That's Brute Benard. And Skull Murphy came in, and he got a little bit of a fun. A tag, and Rudyjacobs comes back in. The Bavarians having themselves a time here in this early minutes of this match on Wrestling Champions from Chicago. Rudy goes over and tags, and Harry comes in to take on Brute Benard. Like he's trying to bite his ear off. That's Harry Wensel of the Bavarians being straddled across the ropes. And there's his partner, Rudyjacobs. And the referee is trying to get him out of the ring. Harry finally falls off the ropes into the corner. The boys have got him over there and continue to work 2-on-1. The referee gets to 4 as an automatic disqualification and a loss of a fall. You notice they usually break promptly at 3. And there they break again at 3. Harry Wensel would like to tag his partner Rudyjacobs and get him in there, but he can't reach him. Harry's coming in anyway. Well, Brute Benard and Skull Murphy from Ireland and Canada working on the Bavarian ball. Right now working on Harry Wensel. 1, 2, 3, and a pin. Ready quick for the official decision and the time of that team fall.
The time, 5 minutes and 15 seconds. The body press to win the first team fall. Brute Benard and Skull Murphy. Benard and Skull Murphy.
There you have it, fans. The winner of the first team fall between the Bavarian boys and Brute Benard and Skull Murphy were Benard and Murphy. Well, the tag team match between Benard and Murphy and the Bavarian boys from München, Germany, and the team of Benard and Murphy has the first fall. Now we've got all 4 in the corner, 3 of them in the ring, and as you know, there are just supposed to be 2 with the referee. The referee is really getting himself a workout here with this Corson. That's Harry Wensel. And Skull Murphy. Well, Harry Wensel started to apply a surfboard there. Now he tags Rudyjacobs. Harry flies off that top rope, and they got to the count of 2. Looked like they almost had a pin. Rudyjacobs in the corner with Skull Murphy. And that's Benard out there on the apron. Now they're going to sprawl him over the rope. And there comes Harry Wensel into it. Skull Murphy almost tore the ring apart. And a fly through the air, and they're trying to the... Well, working on his left arm now. It looks like Skull. And here's Benard coming in. One of the Bavarians puts on a side headlock, and the other applies a drop kick. Everybody's in the ring here now, and a wild time at Chicago on Wrestling Champions. Well, they're really having a time. The referee finally gets 2 of them out. This leaves Wensel and Skull Murphy in the ring. Skull says, "My back hurts." Skull doesn't want to come out of the corner. Wherever you're viewing, St. Louis, Buffalo, Atlanta, Puerto Rico, Milwaukee, Flint, Michigan. Wherever you are, we hope you're enjoying Wrestling Champions from Chicago. Wensel working on that left arm. And there's a arm drag and whip. Sends him into that corner again. Now that's Rudyjacobs going to work. A whip into the turnbuckles, and Skull Murphy looks like he's ready for a little nap here. 1. No. Skull is really having himself a time. A real leg twist before that. Maybe a submission. Harry Wensel and Skull Murphy. And a reverse headlock. He tried to send him to the mat with a flying mare, but he slipped out of it. Sort of an arm stretch that he's applying here. The team of Benard and Murphy has the first fall, and the Bavarians are trying to even it up in this tag team match from Chicago. Now he's applying his scissors, but Murphy has his foot draped over the rope. There's Benard in the ring. Well, a series of drop kicks. And here's a real backbreaker. Submission. And they got it. Now into the ring announcer, Eddie Pleck, for the official decision and the time of that team fall.
The time, 6 minutes. Over a twist, the winners of the second team fall, the Bavarian Boys.
There you have it, fans. The winner of the second team fall in the match between Benard and Murphy and the Bavarian Boys. The winner of that team fall, the Bavarian Boys. Well, it's a team fall apiece. Benard and Murphy against the Bavarian Boys. And that's Brute Benard who's arguing with the referee. And that's Skull Murphy now who's pointing to his back. He's coming in with Harry Wensel. He tried to put on an immediate tag, but the referee says no. So it's going to bring Skull Murphy, bad back and all, in there with rough and tough Harry Wensel of the Bavarian Boys. Best 2 out of 3 falls, wrestling champions from Chicago. Andy Crane's fine ushering organization handling this fine and enthusiastic crowd here tonight. Well, Skull's back evidently hurts, and he's trying to delay this as long as he can. And that's Harry Wensel, poised and waiting for him. Rudyjacobs behind him there. Now the tag, and Rudyjacobs comes out. Skull Murphy still in there. And dives over the rope, and they're trying to pin Benard and Murphy at the same time. And the crowd really getting a kick out of it. Harry Wensel now with Skull Murphy. Knee drop, and looked like a stomp right flush in the face. That's Brute Benard. Another stomp. And a tag. And Rudyjacobs is coming out. And look at Rudy. Brute Benard sailing into the corner and into the turnbuckle. This tag team match, each team is winner of the fall. Rudy continues to dish it out. Now he tags his partner, and here's Harry Wensel. And there's Skull Murphy going flying across into the corner. Oh, not now. I got out here in an uproar. And he tags Benard. And a drop kick sends the brute flying. And a tag. And Rudyjacobs out again. There goes the brute. And he tags Skull Murphy. So Skull is going to see what he can do here with Rudyjacobs. Oh, a tag right back. And Benard comes out again. A little choke and a good picture of it. Rudy caught him coming off the ropes. There's the famed Cobra twist. And Skull Murphy comes out and breaks that up in a hurry. And a press, and it looks like a pin.
Winners of the third and deciding fall in the match, the team of Brute, Benard, and Skull Murphy.
coming for your life.